ever wonder what it really takes to be a Justice League hero? Uh, it's not just about superpowers or fancy gadgets. 20 years ago, DC Comics gave us a fascinating peek behind the curtain, revealing the surprisingly different criteria Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman used when rebuilding the team after a major fallout. Back in 2006, after the Justice League disbanded, the fate of the team rested on the shoulders of its core trio. They needed to assemble a new roster. And the process wasn't about simply gathering the strongest heroes, but about finding individuals who aligned with their personal philosophies. Batman kicked things off by suggesting Captain Marvel, also known as Shazam. Wonder Woman suspected Batman's motives, believing he saw potential for control. Superman, ever optimistic, felt the young hero hadn't yet reached his full potential like the next up was Red Tornado. Superman thought he was gone for good. But Wonder Woman, ever pragmatic, knew heroes often return. They even sought help from Dr. Will Magnus, hoping to restore the android hero, but Red Tornado was lost in another realm. The discussion turned to Green Lantern. Superman championed Hal Jordan as the best, while Batman questioned the merits of Kyle Rayner and John Stewart. Wonder Woman proposed a contest to determine the worthiest candidate, highlighting the stark differences in their approaches. Wonder Woman rejected Nightwing, while Batman and Superman vetoed Supergirl, despite Wonder Woman's support. The debate over Flash was equally divided, with Superman favoring Wally West and Batman leaning towards Bart Allen. Wonder Woman simply wanted a speedster on the team. All three agreed on Power Girl, but disagreements arose again with Red Arrow. A conversation with Hal Jordan and Black Lightning followed. Red Tornado unexpectedly returned, and the Trinity resumed their deliberations, ultimately choosing Red Arrow with the support of Green Lantern and Black Canary. Batman nominated Mr. Say, terrific despite his leadership role in the Justice Society. Superman disliked poaching from other teams, but Wonder Woman also saw value in his intellect discovery. They all agreed on Ray Palmer's Atom, but Vixen and Hawkman faced opposition. Superman pointed out Batman's tendency to favor those he trusts, while Batman accused Wonder Woman of prioritizing tactics. These choices weren't arbitrary. Batman, haunted by past betrayals, prioritizes trust above all else. And a hero can be immensely, immensely powerful. But if Batman doesn't believe in them, they won't make the cut. That about Wonder Woman, raised on an island of warriors, demands peak performance and tactical advantage. She wants a team that can conquer any threat. Superman, on the other hand, seeks kindness and genuine goodness. He believes in rewarding heroes who always do the right thing. He wants to build a team based on shared values and mutual respect. And so the first thing that It's a simple philosophy, but it reflects his unwavering optimism. Uh, Ultimately, the new Justice League uh, evolved organically, with heroes uniting through shared battles and unforeseen circumstances. The final roster: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Black Canary, Black Lightning, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Red Arrow, Red Tornado, and Vixen was a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of heroism. And, it's funny, all that deliberation, uh, all those carefully considered choices, and they still ended up with a team that mostly picked itself. It just goes to show you sometimes uh, the best heroes are the ones who show up when you least expect them. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed yourself.